In this video, I'm going to tell you what to do when you're at ground zero, when nothing seems to work, and what you should do in that situation. As usual, get a pen, take notes, and stick around till the end to really get the most out of this. Maybe you're suffering with anxiety and depression. Maybe you're close to or just going through a breakup. Maybe you're suffering from an addiction. And because of that, the effects have sent ripples out into the rest of your life and everything has become affected. Maybe you're struggling to find work. Maybe every time things get good, you self-sabotage because you don't feel worthy of any success. Maybe things are really good business-wise, and the money is coming in, but you know you have the capability for more. But you have hit a brick wall, and for whatever reason, every day feels like a struggle and a real grind. I can guarantee you that you feel like you have low self-worth, specifically around either your wealth, your health, or your relationships. Maybe even all of the above. Oh, if you could just earn that specific amount of money, everything would be fine. If you could just change your physique to look a certain way, all your problems would disappear. If you could just attract that one woman, you'll feel better. And you feel this way for two reasons. A, because you don't understand your worth and your power. And B, because you are looking for the solution outside of yourself, which is also A. There will come a point in life where you will just have to learn that everything all comes down to one thing: you. This is not to sound selfish, but you are the single most important person in your life. To work on, invest in, and double down on yourself is the single most valuable investment you will ever make. But even knowing this, few people will ever armor up and take themselves to war. And that is because it's uncomfortable, it's hard, and because they are pussies. And if that's offended you, that's only because you aren't demanding more of yourself and because you don't hold yourself to a higher standard. You probably really want to change, but you know in your heart that you never will. And if that's you, click off now. You won't be the type of person to listen all the way through and really listen to what's on offer. That being said, let's get into it. Okay, so this is going to be a bit like the opposite game that I've spoken about before on this channel. Now, what a lot of people will tell you to do or have you believe is that you need to add things into your life in order to enrich your life. Things like money, cars, women, objects, that kind of stuff. But that's what people do because they don't really think for themselves. They're just doing what they think they need to do or what other people are doing. Yet when you look at most people, they're unhappy, they're unfulfilled, they hate their lives. So ask yourself, could it be, is there a possibility that most people are just fucking wrong? Maybe the way that they're living is wrong. Maybe the things that they believe they have to do in order to attain happiness and success is wrong. So if you want to be more happy and achieve more in life, you have to do the opposite of what the basic amoebas are doing. Stop looking outside of yourself to change how you feel on the inside. That's completely backwards. We have to change the way we think and feel internally to affect things on the outside. It's exactly like the law of correspondence in the 7 Hermetic principles, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. Every single thing you can think of is connected. Your thoughts, feelings, emotions, spirituality, mental health and well-being, self-improvement, your finances, relationships, literally every single thing. So we don't need to add more things from the outside. We actually need to build internally and take things away. What I'm saying here is, okay, you should run inventory on yourself. Things from your diet and exercise, to your relationships, to your finances, and probably most importantly, your time. So before you consider adding things, try stripping things away, okay? Think of it like, kind of like a banged up race car, okay, that needs to return to pit or it's just had a crash in a race. You need to strip back the bodywork, okay? Everything is all banged up. You've got like 15 lights popping up on the dash. Like you have no idea what specific thing is wrong, okay? It's just a complete mess. So strip everything back and then rebuild from the ground up, and then you'll have a lot better footing and a foundation to build from. So if you start with, say, your relationships, anybody that is toxic, negative, doesn't support you in your vision or your dreams or share the same sort of aspirations as you need to carve them out of your life like a cancer, okay? You cannot be hanging around with people that are trying to pull you back or don't understand what it is you're trying to do. And this can be difficult at times, okay? I've had to cut people off before, people that I grew up with. You know, there's going to come a time where you're just going to outgrow some people. Okay, and that's not me saying I think I'm hot shit or I think I'm better than everybody else, because I'm not. But it's just having the awareness to know that you're on completely different paths and it doesn't match, okay? Then you should probably start thinking about your exercise and your diet, okay? How much junk food are you eating? Strip away all of the junk food. If you have to, minimize your cheat meals to 1 a week if you feel like you need it, okay? Take away sugar, take away alcohol, take away weed, take away drugs. Give yourself a really good base to start from, okay? Wipe the slate clean. How many times are you working out every week? Maybe you've been working out like 4 or 5 days a week, okay? Your body's tired, you're feeling exhaustion, like you're overtraining because you're not getting adequate rest. So strip it back down to 3 days, okay? Do a full body workout split like I do. Then see how you feel. Look at your finances. Literally meticulously write down where every penny is going, okay? Be autistically critical with where your money is going. I guarantee you, if you were to write down every single penny, you would probably get to the end of the month and you'd see like hundreds of pounds wasted on alcohol, Uber Eats and fucking vapes, you know? Just think of what else you could do with that money. You could double down and reinvest in yourself. You can get education so you can make more money. You could take like a weekend break at the end of every month and get more life experiences and enrich your life that way. You could buy better food. You could get a personal trainer. Like, just think about what you could do with that extra cash, okay? Because you are wasting it. I guarantee you, it's not about being rich, okay? It's about what you're doing with your money. It's about not wasting it. Do not underestimate the power of this. The same thing that you did for your finances, I want you to do with your time. This is so fucking powerful, okay? Meticulously write down your day. Make like a sheet with columns and write half-an-hour slots, I'd say, for every single hour of the day, and write down what you are doing in those times, okay? Do this for 2 days, 3 days, and you will be shocked at where your time is going. All those little pockets of time will become clear to you. This is going to be huge for your productivity. This is literally the sole reason you are not where you wish to be. It's because you are wasting a majority of your fucking time. It's that simple. And obviously, once you've stripped everything back and you can see what you're working with, you're being more productive, you're managing your finances better, you've carved out all your cancerous relationships, you can start adding some stuff back in, okay? Stuff like meditation, saunaing, gratitude journaling, some more healthy habits. But only once you've wiped the slate clean and you're sober should you even be thinking about shadow work, okay? How will you know? How can you diagnose the problem if you're all over the place, okay? You need to be thinking clearly. You need to have a good base to start from, otherwise it will not work. It's that simple. Take care of the basics and the rest will fall into place. You need to give yourself a really good basis to start from. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck at square one, desperately feeling like you want to change and not understanding why you never can. If you want to ask any questions about anything that I've talked about in this video, please leave a comment. I'll reply to every single one. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, links in the description, or if you prefer more of a group setting, I'll leave the link for the community as well. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.